Hello, everyone. Today is February 21st, 2024, and only have two National Day challenges today. National Grain Free Day, and I failed on that one. I had grain. I had muffins for breakfast that I fixed yesterday, and then I had pizza, and then I had, what did I have? Oh, yeah, I had chili dogs, which, of course, as you know, has bread. So there you go. Rain again. Well, technically that's wheat. Well, that's still grain. Wheat is grain. Duh. Anyway, next one is Sticky Bun Day. So I'm not sure exactly how you can do Sticky Bun Day and grain free, but it is what it is. But Sticky Bun, I've got it covered. I've got this. So I'm going to have this in a little bit. So that will cover me for Sticky Bun Day, because I don't really have any sticky buns. I have a pair of buns, but they're not sticky. Anyway, let's see. What do we got for on other news? We got birthdays. We got quite a few. Let me see what we have here for birthdays. We have Rue McLaughlin, who played Maud. Played in Maud and Golden Girls. I think she played Maud on Golden Girls. I think that's what I meant. Richard Ballmer, who played in Diary of Anne Frank. Alan Rickman, who played Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Die Hard, and Harry Potter. Anthony Daniels, who played CP3O in Star Wars. Larry Ragland, who's a famous comedian. Christian Abersole, who played in Saturday Night Live, Valerie and Tootsie. William Peterson, who played in CSI. Kelsey Grammer, who played Frasier Crane in Cheers and also played the same character on the show Frasier. Woody Brown, who played Cliff in The Facts of Life. Jack Coleman, who played Stephen Carrington in Dynasty. Bertha Faye, who's a famous wrestler. Vanessa Feltz, who is a famous British TV presenter for the Big Breakfast. William Baldwin played in Backdraft, Sliver, and Fatliners. Jose Lewis, who played in Can't Lose. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Troy Slayton, who played in Jerry Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Also have Jose Solano, who played in Baywatch. Kevin Rose, who is a TV host. Carlito Colin, who is another famous wrestler. Jennifer Love Hewitt, the famous Jennifer Love Hewitt, who played some of her roles are Ghost Whisperer, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Criminal Minds. Justin Roiland, who plays on, or I think he does a voice, but anyway, Rick and Morty. Melanie Laurent, who played in Inglourious Bastards. Ashley Green, who's a model. Elliot Page, played in Juno. Corbin Blue plays Chad in High School Musical. Sophie Turner, Game of Thrones. Giveon, who is a R&B singer. One of their songs is Chicago Freestyle. Charlotte Church, who is a Welsh singer, with famous song of Just Wave Hello. James Dean Bradford. He's with Manic Street Preachers. One of their songs is A Design for Life. Michael Ward, who's a guitarist. Mark Arm, who's another famous guitarist. Ranking Roger with The Beat. One of their famous songs is Mirror in the Bathroom. Mike Pickering, one of his famous songs is Moving On Up. Vince Welnick with The Tubes. One of their famous songs is She's a Beauty. Jerry Harrison with Jonathan Richmond and the Modern Lovers. He was in the band Talking Heads. Nina Simone, Ivan Putski, who's another wrestler. Maurice, who's another wrestler. NBA Hall of Fame basketball coach Jack Ramsey. Michael's motorcycle road racer Cecile Sanford. Tennis player Gordon Forbes. American Baseball Hall of Fame shortstop Alan Trammell. Golfer Greg Turner. MLB infielder for the Houston Astros Chris Donalds. Where did I leave off? Olympian Leroy Burrell. NFL defensive lineman Polon McDaniels, who played for the Kansas City Chiefs. NFL running back for the Minnesota Vikings and the Redskins, Terry Allen. Auto racer J.D. Gibbs. MLB pitcher for the Florida Marlins, Javier De La Hoya. NHL left wing for the DJ Devils and also was in the Olympics in 1994, Brian Ralston. NHL forward for Belarus and was in the Olympics in 1998, Alexei Lekin. Soccer forward Robin Confer. Basketball and football player Chad Hutchinson. NFL wide receiver Braylon Edwards, who played for the Cleveland Browns. And I believe that is all I have. Deaths. Before I get there, if it was your birthday, happy birthday to you as well. I hope you had a great birthday. Hope you have a good one this evening. Get some of those sticky buns to have for your birthday. That would be good. Sticky buns. Unfortunately, we did have some deaths today in history. We have Ray Whitley, who's a country singer who had the famous song of Back in the Saddle Again. Chester Hawk, famous actor, was another one. He was in Dreaming Out Loud and 2 Weeks to Live. So, that being said, if you knew anybody that died on this day in history, a friend, family, colleague, or even if it was today, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. I know those days are tough. Moving on, today in history, in 1947, Whippers Bill Watson beats Bill Longson to become the wrestling champ. In 1952, the 9th Global Globes, A Place in the Sun, Frederick March and Jane Wyman are the big winners. 1990 is the Grammy Awards. The Batman theme song by Danny Elfman is the big winner. 1991, Lost in Yonkers, starring Mercedes Rawl and Kevin Spacey, opens in New York City, has 780 performances, and wins 5 Tony Awards and a Pulitzer Prize. And in 2003, Bill Maher's talk show Real Time with Bill Maher debuts on HBO. So that happened today in history in 2003, and that's all I got for this day in history. I know there's more, but that's the big ones that I've got. Movies. These are the one. This is the top movies for today in history. Number 1, Madea Goes to Jail in 2009. And by the way, these are movies that were out during this time. But anyway, in history. Number 2, Deadpool 2016. Number 3 is Black Panther, which came out in 2018. 4 is Shutter Island, which came out in 2010. 5 is Titanic, which came out in 1998. 6 is 50 First Dates, came out in 2004. 7 is 50 Shades of Grey, came out in 2015. 8 is The Call of the Wild, came out in 2020. 9 is Kingsman, The Secret Service, came out in 2015. And number 10 is Uncharted, came out in 2022. Movie birthdays, which I just added to this to these videos. The Boy 2, which was released on this date in 2020. Pompeii, released on this date in 2014. The Call of the Wild, which I mentioned earlier, came out in 2020. The Platform also came out in 2020. Old School, 2003. Emma came out in 2020. In Secret came out in 2014. Highway came out in 2014. Bottle Rocket came out in 1996. Kobe Bryant's Muse came out in 2015. The Tracy Fragments came out in 2008. The Night Clerk came out in 2020. Gods and Generals came out in 2003. That's a really good one. And Dream a Little Dream 2 came out in 1995. And then last but not least, we have song birthdays for today. I don't have that many. Hope by Extinction came out in 2018. She Looks So Perfect by 5 Seconds to Summer came out in 2014. Phobias by Johnny Orlando came out in 2020. The song On by BTS came out in 2020. And Raw and True by Kalani came out in 2014. And that is all I have for today. It was kind of a... This day is more like short, sweet, to the point. But would you expect anything else for like the last bit of February? But nevertheless, that is all I have for you guys for today. And I will see you guys on the next video. I'll see y'all later. Peace out and bye.